Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about a very basic swing trading strategy that I've used this past month to make around about $5,000. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you guys want to learn how I find these stock and opportunity, check out my swing trading course. And the great thing about it is you guys can now use the 50% off code. The time is finally here. 50% off, only valid for this week using code half off. Half off, all caps. Check it out. I'll see you in there. We talk about how I find stocks, my strategies, my mindset. I really hope you guys enjoy it. We have a group chat. We have private live streams. It's awesome. And I really recommend it here. So let's kind of jump in and start looking at, the stocks that I look at here. So this past month, we did take a variety of different trades here. I'm going to talk about some of the more popular ones here, but you guys can notice this past trade on ticker symbol NXE. Now, one of the reasons why I took this trade is, what do you guys notice? We have this beautiful upward trend. Trends, in my opinion, are super important because you, as a long, trader, pretty much I'm buying low and selling high. Trends just give me more direction. I also know there's going to be a little more buying pressure involved. So one of the things that I use is that I use moving average lines. I use the 90 and the 200. Some people use the 100. Some people use the 50. It all comes down to personal preference, and I've done this for over 6 years. I'm a full-time swing trader, so this is the one that I use here. So you guys will notice here that moving average lines, they act as trend indicators, so you can look at it and get the general direction of, the stock, as well as support and resistance here. So you guys can see it comes in contact with this line, with the 90-day moving average line. We set our stop loss just below $6.59. Taking trades all the way up to resistance. Now, resistance is just where we've gotten tendencies of getting selling pressure. So you guys can see near and around that 792 mark. It hits it once, twice. Understanding, a lot of resistance, so that's going to be where we take profits when we can. We risked $1 to make over $4.91 per share, which is a fantastic risk and reward. Another thing that I do think is important here to look at is understanding price support. So you guys can see price support is super important. Looking at it here, you guys can see at that $6.71 mark, we've gotten tendencies of getting good buying pressure there in the past. So that was another indicator where we knew we had good potential, as well as that RSI was at about a 24, the relative strength index. The relative strength index is a momentum indicator. So when it's below 30, I really think there's a possible chance for a reversal, and it's just another indicator that you can use for your trades here. So you guys can see the last time it was under a 30, we had this move here. We also had a nice move there. So, just more indicators going in your favor. So we took a nice trade, making decent amount of money on this one here. Another trade that we took here, we called all of these stocks out in the group chat here, and this is Google. Now, Google is a stock that I've traded a bunch of times. It's a textbook trade, and you guys will notice that we've seen tendencies of it using the 200-day moving average line. So instead of the 90, the 200, but overall still the same. Came in contact with it down in the past, set, we hopped in near and around 132.16, setting stops just below 129. We risked $1 to make $3. And the thing about this one here is, with our larger account, we're actually still holding some shares of this. And the reason why is because we've seen a tendency of it hitting that 200 in the past, come up, hit that 90, and then rally up. So we're seeing if we can see that move again to see if we can get a push up to levels at about 145 to 150. That would be a dream situation. We do have a little trailing stop just below 139. So if it does dip below that, we're going to take profits and sit on the sidelines. Nothing wrong with that, but an absolute fantastic trade here using just basic moving average lines and the RSI line down in the bottom. You guys can see it was trading for a 26. The last time it was trading for a 26 was on that other 200-day moving average line where we had that great move. So just another indicator where, I thought we could see a lot a lot more trend direction, a little more of a reversal, which happened. So great trade. And the thing about this is, I do think what's super important if you're just starting out swing trading and you don't know what to do, this is a very, very simple strategy that you can implement. Using moving average lines, I use 2. I don't like to overcomplicate my trades and my charting. I use the code MISS, MISS, make it simple, stupid. I don't want to overcomplicate my strategies, my mindset. So this works very, very well for me. So Google here, great trade. Another trade that we took here was ticker symbol BLND this past month. BLND, very, very volatile stock here, but you guys can see we do have a couple of things. We have good price support. So at 221, we understand we got a decent amount of buying pressure there. Went from 221 all the way up to 337, curled back down to levels here at that price support and that 90-day moving average line. So we had 2 support lines and it was undervalued on the RSI line. Hit it, boom, we hopped in near and around this 224 mark, setting our stop loss in between the 90 and the 200. We risked about $1 to make $5 which is a great risk and reward, and this was a great return. And the thing about this here, guys, is we're showing you guys these returns that are very, very high, but I do think what's more important than high returns is just base hits. I am the first person to take profit at 1%. I will say it over and over again because I think it's so incredibly important that swing traders and traders online they glorify these wins of 100 or 200%, but they don't show the complexity and how hard that is to achieve on a consistent basis. So for me, I'm showing you guys some great returns, but I'm just being completely upfront that I've never lost money taking profit. So when I'm up 1% on a trade, I will take profit and I won't even look back. I'm that type of trader. I'm in the market for one reason, and that's to make money. I don't like to hold positions that I don't feel confident in. I choose quality plays over quantity, and I do think those things are super important, especially if you're a beginner here. Let's talk about 2 more stocks and then we'll end it here. But next one here is ticker symbol VRRM. This one here is a pretty volatile stock here, but looking at it here, it came in contact with that 90-day moving average line. We had this great, move here. This was all after hours in pre-market. So we really couldn't get in on this position. And I'm kind of glad because there's a chance we could have gotten stopped out. But what happened was it popped up and then sold off back down to that 90-day moving average line. We hopped in near and around, this this 2154 area. Stock has continued to rally up ever since. And the thing about this is it hit some our price target, and we just took profits. And I understood we could have done a trailing stop to make a little more money, but like I said, never lost money taking profits. We risked $1 to make $3.41. Great trade here. Let's talk about one more. Is ticker symbol TAL. TAL here is another trade that wasn't super strong, but the stock went from the 90 at about 11.80 all the way up to 12.58. Risked $1 to make $3.32. And the thing of this that I do think that is very, very important here is all trades aren't successful. What makes good trades, in my opinion, are understanding your risk management skills. So we have great positions, but also we took a trade on Shopify. And Shopify is down a little bit here, but we're not up that much. This is a trade where I was looking for a 12% return. We're already up. We can actually draw that out here for you guys so you guys can see. Well, we're already up near and around, 4%, and I'll most likely take profits on Monday. I'm up 4%. We're getting a push up. I could have done a trailing stop, but I've never lost money taking profit. And when I hold positions, I could be missing out on opportunity elsewhere in the marketplace with just basic opportunity costs. So guys, this is a very, very simple strategy that I use on a consistent basis to make money from swing trading. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, by all means ask, and don't forget to check out my swing trading school where you guys can, have access to private live streams, quizzes, lectures. And I don't believe in alerts. I think that is a recipe for disaster. I believe in teaching people the proper techniques and strategies to make money in the market. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, code half off for 50% off, and we'll see you guys later. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and a fantastic weekend. Take care, everyone.